Kisokim Pajinya, Swazana Paris Masi Terasa Sama Naman Bagi Para Pengamar, Segalania Suda Baraba, Kata Kata Everything Starts Again T and J Tersabar Luas di Media Social, Diter Jamakan Ki Dalam Berbagai Bahasa, Dan Menjadi Symbol Harapan Serta Kabangkaitan Dari Sesuatu Yang Salama, Ini Hanya Bisa Dibayangkan, Di Balik Studio Tersembunyi Itu, Di Ruangan Yang Temram Dengan Cahaya Matahari Pagi Yang Masak Dari Jendela Besar, Dua Kursi Kini Tak Lagi Kosong, Taehyung Duduk Di Pojok Ruangan Dengan Jatarnya, Mengisek Sinar Pilan Siala Sedang Berbakara Dengan Dirinya Sendiri, Jungkook Di Sisi Lane, Menulis Sesuatu Di Lembaran Kertas Kalimat Pendek, Jujur Dan Penuh Makna, Bagaimana Kalau Kita Tidak Perlu Menjelaskan Apapun Pada Siapa, Tanya Taehyung Pilan, Jungkook Hanya Mengangguk, Bayar Lagu Kita Yang Bicara, Mereka Mulai Merekam, Tidak Di Studio Mahal, Tidak Dengan Tim Produksi Lengkapannya Mikrofon Sederhana, Alat Rekam Portable, Dan Suara Dua Hati Yang Tumba Bersama Dalam Sunyi Dan Sorotan, Lagu Yang Mereka Ciptakan Saat Itu Belum Memiliki Judul, Tapi Nadanya Penuh Kehangatan, Ada Nostalgia, Kerenduan, Dan Semakam Kedamaian Yang Sulit Dijelaskan, Siala Itu Adalah Surat Untuk Diri, Mereka Sendiri, Dan Untuk Army, Yang Selalu Menunggu Dalam Diam, Salah Satu Fansite Terbesar Memutuskan Untuk Kiparis Langsung, Mencoba Menelusuri Kabaratan Surat Asli Yang Tertinggal, Tapi Saat Mereka Tiba Di Lokasi, Surat Itu Sudah Hilang, Naman Penjaga Menara Ifo Mengatakan Sesuatu Yang Menjakan, Dalam Dunia K-pop Yang Penuh Disiplin Dan Jadwal Ketat, Sebuah Kejadian Tak Terduga Terjadi Dan Mengguncang Para Staff Serta Penggemar, Taehyung, salah satu anggota BTS yang dikenal paling teratur dan profesional, tiba-tiba keluar dari jadwal resmi kegiatan mereka, hanya dalam hitungan menit. Suasana yang semula tenang berubah jadi penuh ketegangan, semua mata tertuju pada Jungkook, maknai mas yang biasanya kalem dan menjakuti aras, tapi kali ini, Jungkook justru jadi sosok yang paling cepat bertindak. Begitu mengetahui Taehyung keluar dari lokasi syuting untuk alasan yang belum diungkap, Jungkook langsung mengubah rencana yang sudah disusun rapi oleh manajemen. Tanpa banyak bicara, ia mengambil alih beberapa tugas yang seharusnya dilakukan bersama Taehyung. Bahkan, menurut sumber di lokasi, Jungkook sempat berdiskusi singkat dengan sutradara dan kru untuk menyesuaikan ulang beberapa adegan agar tetap bisa berjalan lancar. Fans yang mengetahui insiden ini, melalui bakaran dari staff, langsung dibuat kagum oleh ketenangan dan kesehatan Jungkook. Paris, the city of light and secrets, just witnessed a surprising moment for two BTS members, Taehyung and Jungkook. Just an hour after Taehyung finished his final schedule in Paris, fans were shocked by Jungkook's swift movements. What was really going on? Inside sources say Jungkook had been preparing something for a long time. This plan seemed very private, not for official publication or group activities. Some fan sites even captured a suspicious moment. A black car stopped near Taehyung's location, and shortly after, the two were seen together, their expressions full of enthusiasm. Was this part of a special project? A surprise vacation? Or was it a secret plan that only the two of them knew about? One thing is for sure, ARMY are now left wondering and guessing. What was behind Jungkook's swift movements after Taehyung's schedule was free? And could this moment be the beginning of something bigger? Minutes after they were spotted together, local media and fans in the area began to speculate. Taehyung, who had previously looked tired after a busy Fashion Week schedule, now appeared more relaxed, even chuckling as he walked beside Jungkook. There was a chemistry that was hard to ignore, not only because of their closeness as bandmates, but because the way they looked at each other seemed to hold a story yet to be revealed to the public. Meanwhile, a mysterious post appeared on Jungkook's personal account moments later, a black and white photo of a deserted Parisian street, simply captioned, "It begins." It didn't take long for the hashtag #TaehyungOken Paris to start trending on various platforms. Some fans believed it was related to the art project they had previously mentioned. Others speculated about a possible music collaboration given their unique yet complementary styles. Still, others believed this was simply the quality time they had long awaited. Amidst their busy schedules, Paris was witness, and only time would fully reveal what truly transpired in that one surprising hour. But one thing's for sure, something is happening, and Taehyung and Jungkook definitely don't want to let this moment pass them by. Of course, here's the rest of the narrative, including ARMY reactions and the emotional atmosphere from Taehyung and Jungkook's perspective. Amidst the flood of cameras, the two continued to stroll casually, as if the world around them didn't matter. The usually bustling Paris felt eerily quiet that night, as if it held a secret belonging to these two best friends. They disappeared from public view a few minutes later, and since then, not a single additional photo or video has surfaced, only speculation and growing curiosity. Armies around the world began piecing together the pieces. Some of the biggest fanbases dug up old interviews where Jungkook said, "There's something I want to do with Taehyung, but it's not the right time yet." Now, fans are starting to wonder, has the time finally come? From Taehyung's perspective, the day initially felt like just the end of a routine. He sat alone backstage at a fashion show, opened his phone, and saw a text message from Jungkook. "It's time." Instantly, his expression changed. Tiredness gave way to a smile. Meanwhile, Jungkook, who was quietly waiting outside the venue, felt each moment explode like a small explosion in his chest. This wasn't about grand plans or publicity. It was about their time, something long delayed by careers, pressure, and expectations. But now, they were free, at least for one night. That night marked the beginning of a new story, not just for them, but for the millions of armies who have grown up with them over the years. And while there's no official word yet, the world knows, when Taehyung and Jungkook move together, there's always something beautiful and unexpected waiting. That night, they reportedly didn't return to the hotel. A classic navy car pulled up on a side street near Montmartre, and according to eyewitnesses, two figures wearing hats and long jackets quickly got out and disappeared down a narrow alley that led to a small art studio on a hill. The studio was known only to local artists, never mentioned in the media, and close to the public, a perfect place to hide something or create something. A few days earlier, a French painter had posted a short story, a photo of two empty chairs in front of a large canvas, with the caption, "Two voices, one canvas." No one understood it at the time. Now, it all started to make sense to some army. Speculation quickly grew. Were they preparing a collaborative visual art and music project? Or could this be part of a personal documentary rumored to be released next year? Amidst the silence, a trusted source in the Korean music industry reported that the agency had long been giving Taehyung and Jungkook space for projects outside of their official schedules. In fact, it was mentioned that since the beginning of the year they had been working on something very personal and soulful. Perhaps this is what was meant. In the world of K-pop, where discipline and tight schedules are prevalent, an unexpected event occurred and shook both the staff and fans. Taehyung, one of BTS's most organized and professional members, suddenly left their official schedule. Within minutes, the calm atmosphere turned tense. All eyes were on Jungkook, the usually calm and go-with-the-flow magnate. But this time, Jungkook was the one who acted most quickly. Upon learning that Taehyung had left the set for an undisclosed reason, Jungkook immediately changed the management's carefully laid plans. Without further ado, he took over several tasks that were supposed to be done by Taehyung. In fact, according to sources on set, Jungkook had a brief discussion with the director and crew to readjust some scenes to ensure they would still run smoothly. Fans who learned of this incident through leaked information from the staff were immediately impressed by Jungkook's composure and agility.